The first problem says 12% of the items sold in a store don't have the listed price. If 6 products are randomly selected, find the probability that none of the products have listed price. First, we're going to find P. P is 1 minus Q. So we are going to substitute 1 minus 0.12. So P is equal to 0.88. Q is 0.12 and N, that is the sample, is 6. We need to remember that the success in this problem is the listed price. Then to solve this problem, we are going to use this formula. And then we are going to substitute the values. Then we type these numbers in the calculator and we find that the result is 2.98 times 10 to the minus 6 power.
The probability that at least half of the items have the listed price. For this problem, we need to calculate the success of half of the items. At least refers from 3 to 6 items. So we are going to write P is x greater equal than 3 plus P that x is greater or equal than 4 plus probability that x is greater or equal than 5 plus the probability that x is greater or equal than 6. And use the same formula that we used in the last problem. This means that n is equal to 6, q is still 0.12, and p is 0.88. So we need to substitute the variables in the formula using all the values of x. By this process, we are adding the 4 different probabilities. The final answer is 0.9975.
The third problem asks to find the expected value of the items that have the listed price. For this problem, we are going to use the formula expected value equals n times p. We substitute and we obtain expected value equals 6 times 0.88, having as a result 5.28. The last problem asks to find the standard deviation of the values with the listed price. So we need to use the formula standard deviation equals square root of n times p times q. We substitute values again, obtaining the square root of 6 times 0.88 times 0.12. And finally, we get the result of 0.7960.